So I'm going to talk to you. I always start with saying so. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what it's like to be an entrepreneur, because today I have time. Okay, so something happened to the air a day or two ago. So I think yesterday I realized it was kind of hot in here. And so the air is getting fixed. So the calendar is blocked until Saturday. But that does not mean that I don't have work to do. As you can see right now, I am labeling bags. And regardless of if I'm currently with a client or not, there is always a lot to do. Like my to-do list today probably has it probably has 15 things on it. So I'm not even gonna get done with what I have to do. But to me, that is the issue with a lot of people. Hold on one moment. Hey.
I sent him a quote over for repairs.
Okay.
So
Okay.
nothing I can do, but
And then he'll let me know.
yeah, I'm sure he will.
Okay.
He seems like a reasonable guy.
Yeah, he's cool. Thank you so much. All right, have a good one. All right, my bad. So yeah, I'm back. The air is getting fixed. But there's always things to do, and I think that's the problem with a lot of entrepreneurs or just people manifesting in general. We want it to happen so fast, and we want consistency, and we want to see our graph constantly elevating and going up. But there are going to be some times where you are going to be working to prepare for a client. Or if you're manifesting, even if you're not an entrepreneur and you're manifesting, there's going to be time of preparation. And you have to know that during that time of preparation, you have to stay in the same energy and know that, everything's all good. Like literally, you cannot fall off. And I'm not saying wear yourself out and make yourself tired, but you have to know that the process, every part of the process is a necessary part. There's been, in the past where people will say, do you have clients today? Even my husband, he'll say, you got a client, at this hour. I'm like, no, but I got a lot to do. Because when I do get a client, you don't want to come in here and see your bag looking like this. What's that going to do? We need to label it. And everything in the store over here to my right, I make. So I am always working on this. I am always manifesting. Even with the calendar blocked and the air being fixed, I can't lay around and chill and smoke and be in my feminine energy. Feminine energy is the energy that's just like flowing like water and just enjoying yourself. I can't do that all the time. You have to have some masculine energy when you are manifesting. And we were talking about masculine and feminine again. We are not talking about male or female. We are talking about masculine energy is the energy you need to get things done, to work the website, to make the products, to, do the marketing and all the things that's required. Now I'll talk about healing, working with healers. I help a lot of people who want their own holistic business. Most of us have a whole lot of feminine energy, a whole lot of nurturing and loving and relaxing type of energy. But you must get into your masculine energy in order to make things work, okay? So when I'm with my clients, I'm feminine energy, nurturing, healing, listening. But at the end of the day, in order for this business to run, you gotta have some masculine energy. And masculine energy is structure and deadlines and taking the initiative and making sure things are taken care of, making sure the tea is ordered and the sugar and the stevia and the cups and all the things that we enjoy during a session. Somebody has to do that. So that's what I think is the problem with a lot of entrepreneurs, is that especially in the healing profession, we have so much feminine energy and we're such, free-flowing people that it's hard to get into the masculine and buckle down, because then it feels like a job. And we didn't want to work for anybody is what we say. I never said that, because if you know anything about being an entrepreneur, you're working for somebody. You're working for the whole community. Everything that you do is an example of the whole community. Like things come in the mail. Something came in the mail asking, for a donation as a business in the community, for a sponsorship, all this stuff. So you are working for the community when you are a business owner. So you should never, ever, ever say, I'm doing this because I don't want to work for anybody. That wasn't my thing. I just had so many ideas and I felt trapped in a traditional nursing job. I couldn't be myself. It had nothing to do with wanting to work for myself. But anyway, a lot of us have this free-flowing energy and we don't want to buckle down and get it done. So when it's not flowing, or it's always flowing, it's never not flowing, but when it's time to do tasks like get the spider webs off the porch, I was doing that yesterday, sweeping the porch, sweeping the floors, we don't want to do that. So guess what we do? We hire somebody, and we hire 2, 3, 4, 5 somebodies, and then guess what happens in your holistic business? You and your 5 friends are sitting in there kicking it on payroll, and things don't go so well. So sometimes, I know a lot of stuff on social media is talking about scaling and hire this person and hire that person and grow your business fast, but we got to get back to the old-fashioned values and the old-fashioned stuff that was not that was the way of doing things in the past. And it used to be work hard to get it off the ground instead of coming in with 15 people, because social media says you need a graphic person and you need a website person and you need a this and you need a that. I don't have any of that. Somebody built my website, but I had to learn how to work it. So I've been working it for 3 years. You have to be ready to do some things, a lot of things, because the money might not be there to hire a whole crew. Or even if it is there, you're spending all of the money that you make on your crew. So is that truly a successful business? You know what I mean? So there's a lot that goes into this. There's a lot that goes into manifesting. But I just thought I'd talk about it because a lot of people want to get into this, but you have to be ready. You can do it. You can do it. But you have to be ready and know that you're going to put in work. And I totally disagree with everything that social media says about get a graphic person and a flyer person and have 18 people that you're paying. Get somebody to what's the new thing? Create I can't even think of the word. Where you funnels. Get somebody to make funnels for you and this for you. I'm just like, that's a lot. And then you get discouraged because you have all these people on your team and you don't even have a client yet. So that format might work for some people, but it doesn't really work, in my opinion, in the holistic space, because you gotta wait for your flow to get up before you run get a big old building and all this stuff. Start in your house, start in your basement, go to people's houses. Where there's a will, there's a way. But don't try to jump too big ahead of time. And just keep the momentum. Keep posting on social media and you know, doing the hashtags. Some people claim hashtags don't work, but if you don't use them, why not use them for even if just 2 or 3 people see your post, it's better than none. And of course the reels and all that, you know, somebody else can talk about that because I'm not really a reeler. I know it works and it brings in a whole lot of traffic, but that's not my thing. I want to talk when I want to talk, when I have time. I don't want to set aside time to specifically make videos and dance and all that. But that's me. I'm more of an introvert type of person. If you're outgoing and everything, you might want to dance on the reels and TikTok and all that. But basically, you have to find your way and do what works for you and keep the momentum. At one point, I tried to do lives because, you know, I listened to something that said, lives is where it's at, and I hated it. And it's funny because I hate scheduled lives, like where I set up a topic and I know I'm going to do it at this time. It feels like a presentation. I only like to do presentations, honestly, when people are here. And I do like a group coaching or something. But as far as a live, I like it to be impromptu when I have time. I don't want it to be scheduled. So you have to find your own way and do what works for you. And just know that there's not any set template on how to be successful, whether you're an entrepreneur or, you know, trying to just be successful in life and be happy. There's no set template. Do what you feel. Follow your intuition. Your intuition is that feeling that things are aligning and it kind of feels good. So intuition, when it's a yes, you feel like, I can do this. This is something that I want. I can do it. And then you start questioning yourself and like, no, I can't do it. That's really fear. That's not your intuition telling you no. Your intuition told you yes because that first feeling, that bubbly feeling in your stomach, when you felt good, that was a yes. A no with your intuition is just, you think about it and you immediately know, okay, this is not the right person that I should be bringing into my business. But then we do the reverse. I can't judge this person. Let me give them a chance and let's work together. And your intuition had already told you no. But you did the reverse and you kind of added in some information. Well, I don't know till I see. But the intuition is actually very, very clear. That's one of the main things that people come here for is, I don't know what my intuition is telling me. So maybe I'll talk about that another day. Or make a class. I don't know. But the intuition is very, very clear. Once you recognize the feelings you get and how it works, it's very clear every time. There's no question. But anyway, don't let me ramble. I am going to log out and turn on some music because that's what I do when I'm working. And when this air gets fixed, we are back up and going. It's not really hot in here. It actually feels good. But I just want to make sure that you all are comfortable. So the calendar is blocked until Saturday. You can still book. I've got some bookings coming through for Saturday. And it should be good. Everything should be cool by Saturday. And I will see you then. Thank you for being here.